everyone, Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. It's time to reveal our predictions. Who will qualify from the second semi-final? The 10 countries. Team United here in Liverpool, that's me, Matt, Connor, Roy, Melanie, Gabe, and Sean. We all independently chose 10 songs we think will qualify. I put them in here, averaged them out, and have the results for you. The 10 countries that our team thinks will go through from semi-final 2. I can only speak for myself. I thought this is a very difficult one to predict. Semi-1 was a whole lot easier, but there are like at least 13, potentially 14 countries I think that still have easily a shot at making it through, and it's very tough, really tough. I feel like it's going to be really close as well. But nevertheless, let's go through them real quick from first to last. We'll also talk about the non-qualifiers. First up, in first place for us, all 6 of us said this will qualify, and that is the last song of the night, Australia, Voyager, Promise. As a matter of fact, 3 of us say that this will actually win the semi. Sean, Melanie, and myself. So I agree with this ranking already. But overall, the entire team thinks that Australia is a guaranteed top 3. So that's the worst case scenario at third place according to our team members. But combined, we think this is the winner. That means the second place is reserved for a country that also received 6 out of 6 votes, Slovenia. That would be Slovenia's best result in the semi in quite some time. 3 of us also believe that Carpe Diem will be in second place, Joker out, and that's Sean, Melanie, and myself again. We have the same top 2. But once again, the team overall is in agreement here. Everyone is putting Slovenia at a bare minimum as a top 5 candidate. So Slovenia seems, according to us, a very safe qualifier as well. Who is our number 3? Oh yes, it is Cyprus, Andrew Lambrou. We were all mighty impressed with his rehearsal clips and the sound, and we feel very confident that he will go quite far. Although there are discrepancies here. We have as high as 2 people think that Cyprus will win the semi, and that is Connor and Roy both think Andrew will win, while Gabe thinks that Cyprus will barely squeeze in 9th place. So a wide range, 1st to 9th place. But when you average it out, still a 3rd place. Gabe was overruled. Cyprus will easily go through as well. Great showing for Cyprus, and it would be nice to bring them back after a year break to the grand final. Then number 4, Armenia. Beautiful staging. We were all mighty impressed by it. I actually rank it the highest. I think that Armenia may be getting the bronze medal in this semi, while Connor actually has it as low as 8th place. So there's a little bit of a range here. Overall, though, 4th place, all of us think it's a qualifier. So once again, the 4th song now with a full board that agrees on, qualification. Moving on to our 5th place in our ranking. Once again, everybody says yes to Lithuania. Stay, and this is crazy though. Our range goes from 1 person saying Lithuania will win the semi to 1 person saying that this will come in 10th, the borderline qualifier. So that's a huge range. I mean, it can't go any bigger than that. Gabe thinks it will be 1st. Melanie will think it'll be 10th. Everybody else is in between. So, but overall, still all 6 of us think that Lithuania will go through. I actually have it in 5th place, so I agree with this ranking. So far, so good. The top 5, pretty close to what I would put them. So, team, you're smart. Number 6, once again, looking good. Everybody on the team thinks this is a qualifier. So 6 countries where we all agree. And this one is Austria, and it becomes a bit of a surprise because Austria at some point was a potential winner for the semi. While after what we've seen so far, there is a little bit more concern about Austria's ranking, but I think we're all still in agreement this will qualify. I also agree that it goes from 3rd to 9th, our personal predictions for Austria. I actually have Austria at the 9th place right now. I'm a little bit worried about the vocals. The visuals are still good, but not maybe as powerful as they could be. So I could see Universe where they don't qualify, but it's just too interesting and too out there for the televoters to ignore this one. So it'll go through, but I don't think it's going to be as high. Overall, though, the team, since everyone agrees, puts Austria in 6th place in our predictions. We're moving on to the 7th place now. This is now where it's minor disagreement. Out of 6 members, 5 said yes to Belgium. Belgium will go through according to 5 individuals. Connor even thinks that Belgium will come in second place. The person that believes that Belgium will not qualify is me. I'm the only one that said it's not going to happen, and it's just a hunch. I feel as Belgium's sound comes across as very, very regional, very, very culturally irrelevant to certain demographics, and I'm just worried it's not going to click with everybody. And that is just my concern, but I was clearly overruled. 7th place, according to our predictions, Belgium will be in the grand final. In 8th place, also 5 people said yes, 1 person said no, to Estonia, Alika Bridges. So we will think Estonia gets to perform in the grand final again. Sean is the only person that thinks it's not going to be enough for Estonia, but the rest of us said yes. I have Estonia in 8th place, so 8th place overall seems about right to me, so no further explanations on my part. And then, let's see, number 9. Yes, by the way, anything now between number 9 and number 11, if I'm not mistaken, yes, they all received 4 yeses and 2 nos, and it was just a tiebreaker that was applied. 1 country will miss out on our top 10. But in 9th place, we are putting Georgia, Eero Echo. As said, 2 individuals said it's not going to be enough for Eero, and that's Connor and Roy. I was a bit surprised about that, to be honest. I thought I put them a little lower than they should have been in 6th place. As a matter of fact, Gabe even thinks they're going to be 2nd in the semi. So a huge range once again here. That seems a little bit more polarizing here, but overall 9th place, and Team United thinks Georgia will go through. That means our borderline qualifier, according to our predictions, once again, 4 said yes, 2 said no. Albania, that was a big of a surprise to me. Melanie and Gabe don't think it's going to be enough, but Connor, Roy, Sean, and I said it will be enough. Yes, even I said that, and I put them as the borderline qualifier, and that's what comes up here in our ranking as well. I think that the running order and just the feel, people love this Albanian sound, and it's very friendly for certain, geographically as well in certain areas. It's a big risk to put that one in here, but sometimes you take a big risk. I was actually surprised that 4 of us said yes and became a qualifier in our predictions according to what we saw. So yeah, these rehearsals have changed a little bit. It certainly helped Albania to become a contender in our book. There you have it. Those are the 10 countries we think will qualify. But let's talk about the few countries that missed out. In 11th place, we have Denmark. And Denmark also got the blessing of 4 individuals. Roy and I said it's not going to be enough for Denmark after watching the rehearsals, unfortunately. I'm not completely certain. I think there's still a great chance that Reiley will make it. But even those that thought it'll go through, Connor and Gabe put it in 10th place. Melanie put it in 9th. So nobody's completely sure about Denmark. Therefore, based on the lower rankings, Denmark loses the tiebreaker and finishes in 11th place in our predictions. Maybe he'll step it up a little bit come live shows compared to what we saw on the jury show and the first dress rehearsal. Then in 12th place, there's a huge drop, by the way. These are the 11 countries that received most of our votes. In 11th place, with 1 vote, is Poland. Only 1 person thinks that Poland will qualify, and that person is me. I think it'll go through. I think that there's plenty of Polish support. Certain countries that will probably give naturally Poland points. The UK, Lithuania, Ukraine, and then they pick up a few points here and there, and Poland will go through. It's catchy and fun enough. And I'm surprised that nobody else thinks it on my team, but hey, I'm taking a chance here. But I was overruled. So based on our predictions, it's 12th place. And then 13th place is Iceland, also receiving only 1 vote from our team. That is Roy, who puts Iceland as a surprise qualifier of the borderline qualifier, actually in 10th place. And therefore 13th place from us. Then the remaining countries, Romania, Greece, and San Marino, all 3 countries received no votes from us. So as of right now, nobody on the team thinks Romania, San Marino, or Greece will go through. And yeah, that is interesting. I didn't think that Greece would get no votes, but that's just kind of how it goes. Romania and San Marino maybe not quite as surprising. But once again, our 10 qualifiers are Australia, Slovenia, I lost the other one. Oh yes, Cyprus, Armenia, Lithuania, Austria, Belgium, Estonia, Georgia, and Albania. Some risky choices. Let's see if it'll happen. What are your thoughts? Who are you putting in your top 10 in terms of predictions? Not your taste. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I can't wait to see them. I'll see you all in the next video.